The word says in Ezekiel 37:2, it says, "Then he caused me to pass by them all around, and behold, there were very many in the open valley. And indeed, they were very dry." Upon his inspection of the valley, this was Ezekiel's conclusion. Number one, there were very many. Ezekiel was so flabbergasted, all he could do was state the obvious. He said, "There's a lot of bones out here." They were very dry. There were very many, and second of all, they were very dry, meaning they had been out under the open sun for so long that they had been bleached white, and they were very dry. Life had gone out from them a long time ago. God would soon give Ezekiel a particular command and provide him with an explanation, but first God did what he likes to do to us sometimes, and he asked Ezekiel a question. Don't you just love when you're taken back and you don't know what's going on and the Lord asked you a question about something you don't have? Ezekiel was looking at bones and he was still kind of wondering what's going on here. I was just asleep and now bones, and he's asking me questions. 37:3 it says, "And he said to me, Son of man, can these bones live?" Remember, he had just taken a tour of the site. He saw they were very dry. He saw that life had gone out from them a long time ago. Sure, there once was life because the bones wouldn't have been there had there not been life at one point in time, but he saw that it had been a long time before those bones had any life in them. God's question, could life be restored? Could there be life again to a situation that life had departed from a long time ago? What would Ezekiel say? Would he offer his human assessment and offer a human solution and just conclude that it was impossible? See, too many times God asks us a question and we offer up our human assessment. Well, God, the bones are very dry. Would Ezekiel think he could figure it out on his own, or would he say, this is out of my jurisdiction? This didn't have anything to do with anything I've ever seen before. And so Ezekiel penned a quotation that all of us have used from time to time. In 37:3, he said, "Oh Lord God, only you know." Have you ever heard anybody say, "God only knows"? Ezekiel was the first. God asked him a question and he did the smartest thing he knew. He said, "Only God knows." Answer to that question. But what he was saying was, God, I don't know. He was saying, I know that I of myself can't make life come back into this dead situation, and I myself have never met another person that could bring life back to these bones, so only you know. Ezekiel recognized the impossible, but he knew God was a God of the impossible, and so he put it back on God. See, it will relieve some stress from some of us to know that we don't have to offer God any answers. We don't have to offer God our assessment. All we have to do is put it back on him. There's a reason impossible situations are impossible, because they're impossible. There is no answer. So when we know that God works the best in those types of situations, it's easy to just say, you got it. God only knows, and he knows, so